Ayo, what is going on, you guys? It is Saio, and I am back with some very important news to tell you guys. Boy oh boy, we got some interesting news for Xenoverse 2 and as well Dragon Ball FighterZ. But first, I want to get into talking about Xenoverse 2 before I talk about FighterZ, because I actually want to talk about that last, because there's not much to cover compared to Xenoverse. So first off, we got a brand new scan for DLC Pack 6 or Extra Pack 2, whichever one you know it by, where they actually revealed 2 new characters, but also released about 5 different things that will be very interesting for you guys to hear out. Now, first, I'm going to talk about the top left hand corner before I get into why you guys click on the video. We got Fu here, which was revealed in the previous pack. He's going to be a playable character, as well as the 2 other characters that's included in the scan. And this little tidbit up in the top left, we got Fu here talking with our CAC. To my knowledge, I know Fu is supposed to be a mysterious character. We don't know his purpose yet and how he will progress this story, but it's very interesting to see in the story, our character actually has dialogue with this character. Now, I don't know what type of theories you guys may have, but I'm very interested to see how he is supposed to change the dynamic of Xenoverse. Now, whatever happens in this DLC, to my understanding, will affect whether Xenoverse will get another sequel or not. But we have to wait and see. But now we're going to move on to the next little bit of information on the bottom left, which is very exciting. I'm very excited to tell you guys about this. First, we're going to talk about Hero Coliseum. They're actually unveiling a new skill, apparently, called Overlimit. This is sort of a translation. I can state the source in the description for you guys. But the skill Overlimit reads that this skill can be used once per match, and it will temporarily but significantly increase your abilities, and that ability will be increased depending on the amount of enemies that you defeat. Also, this skill will differ depending on what character you use it on. Now, I don't know how that'll tie in. I'm not too into Hero Coliseum, but if you have any ideas, tell me in the comments below. I'm very interested to hear about it, just because it's new information for Xenoverse, and I actually like to see this game get more stuff, even though it's just DLC. But moving on to the next little bit of information we have here, and one of the most exciting things about this scan, CACs will be receiving Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue. Now, I am very excited to know about this because my main in Xenoverse is a Saiyan, but at the same time I have some concerns about it. Now, the reason why I'm excited because this is a new transformation. Who wouldn't be excited for this? But also, the concerns I have is, how will this be balanced in the game? It's kind of unfair that these other races don't get transformations like new ones, because Saiyans get the most out of every other race, and it kind of sucks to see that we get another one. But also, who knows what kind of buff or whatever the Saiyans will get. It's interesting, but it kind of sucks at the same time depending on who you like playing with for your created character. Personally, I'm kind of excited, but I kind of feel for other people. But I'm not going to get too much into that now. I'll actually make another video discussing how I feel about it. But if you want to see that, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll gladly make a video for you guys. And let's move on to the next little tidbit of information I have on this bottom left hand side. Apparently Vidal and Android 18 will be receiving a new costume in their presets. Now, these costumes are supposed to be swimsuits. Some of you guys you're gonna like this here, But personally, me, I don't really care for it too much. I don't really play with these two characters as much. I play it with 18 here and there, and the Vidal. I guess the equal amount of times I play with them. It's not much I play with them, but they're fun characters to use, and to see them actually receive a new costume is pretty cool. It's basically the the reward that you got for completing a raid, or I think one time it was offered in the World Tournament, where a swimsuit being offered to these characters. Now, if you like that, you may enjoy this. But that's enough of that. Let's get into the reason why you clicked on this video, besides the fighters news, of course. Jiren has been announced for this DLC pack. I am so thrilled about this because Jaron has been causing wreckage in the anime and Dragon Ball Super. If you haven't seen him yet, you should definitely look up some stuff on him. Don't look up like episodes if you want to wait until the dub. Wait for that. But Jiren is a monster. If you don't know about him, just know that he's giving Goku and Vegeta and everybody a run for their money. And to see him in Xenoverse is very exciting, and I'm a little concerned on how his combos is, because he's honestly the most overpowered character I've seen in Dragon Ball ever, and I'm amazed that he's actually in here. Same time as I am also excited. The moves he has, looks like he has that he has like this key wave thing. I believe I remember what episode this resembles. Maybe I'll find it and put it on the screen. If not, then I'll describe it in a later video. He actually has his signature like meditated state, where I think he's actually probably going to regain some type of stat, or he's going to get something off of this, of course. Either I think he may get stamina back. Some reason I feel like he's going to get stamina back, because that would make sense, wouldn't it? And I believe this last screenshot of Jiren is his ultimate. Now, what I think that is when he like blasts your wife. Like, if you've ever seen an anime, he like had a move where he used on Kel, where she went berserker, saying and blast her off, and then like did the pose as he turned away from her. It looked pretty cool and cinematic, and I have high hopes for that being like one of his ultimates. I believe it will be, but we'll see in time. On to what's last but not certainly least in this scan. We got Android 17 getting his Dragon Ball Super costume. I'm actually pretty excited for this because recently 17 has made an impression on me. You know, I never really cared for him back when I first saw him in Z, but in Super he actually made me really excited for him to be around, and to see him getting a costume in this game and being part of this DLC pack is very exciting. Especially after seeing like this top right hand side, he has this move. I don't know what it is exactly. I gotta find an episode. I think I've seen him do something like this in the anime, but I don't know what it is exactly. If I find it, I'll post a screenshot of it. If not, then it's whatever. But he also will be receiving his energy field as a super attack, but it looks like it resembles something like Tapion's like move. You know, he gets that barrier. It looks sort of like they took the same like model and threw it on Android 17 and just changed the shader degree. And I don't know what type of buff he will get off of that. If the Super Soul will activate sort of like Tapion's, and it will cause him to get some type of buff or something like that. But it's exciting to see that he will be getting new moves, and who knows, he may have a different combo tree. They may put him in a different slot for all I know. But we have to wait and see. But that is all for Xenoverse 2 news for now. If you have any opinions of this, please let me know in the comments below. But that is it for now. I'm going to actually get into the Dragon Ball FighterZ news. In Dragon Ball FighterZ, they revealed their last character, Android 21, but this isn't the regular Android 21 that you've seen in like the trailers and everything. She actually resembles a Majin. She has the dark pupils and the red corneas. It's pretty cool, you know. I'm excited to see how this spells out in the story. That means that the demon realm has to be involved in some type of way, because the only Majin we know about to this point was Majin Buu, and to have 21 to reveal herself as a demon is interesting. It's very interesting. Who knows how this story will play out at this point. I think Toriyama wants to connect everything somehow eventually. I just don't know how it will play out. So far, it looks pretty sick. Her moves look sick. She looks sick. I only can imagine how her actual ultimate in this game will look like. I see one screenshot where she actually has like solar flare on. Is she going to have like moves where she steals from people? It's interesting. I also see like Candy Beam right here, or whatever it is. I don't know if it is Candy Beam or not, but it resembles that as well. Here has her hand out, and you see the beam like fucking poking 17, 16. But I don't have much to say on this. I'm excited that they revealed their last character. That means they have 24 characters in their roster. It's gonna be fun because I actually really enjoy fighters at the moment, and I'm excited to see how this game progresses. Now, I'm sure in the future they're gonna reveal a lot more for the game, because so far all we know about that is in the game is their online multiplayer and the story. So if anything comes out, best believe I'll be talking about it here, and as well as Xenoverse. So be on the lookout for that, guys. But for now, I'm signing out of here. It's been Saio. I've been happy to give you this news. If you like anything you see in the video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Alright guys, see you in the next one. Peace.